it's 48, bro. It's 60 minutes, bro.
We heard a whole lot of lip service, but hey, anybody can do that. But between them lines,
Come with the kid, best not miss. Even the score now, we need to score now. Back on that wall, when you hear that call, you know it's going down. We play from beginning to ending, you know how we finish. Turn to the bank, gotta handle our business. We need the ball, so it's time to go get it. Play with your heart when you hit, make like, who you with? You know I'm with. You come to the bank and get out of line, we sending a blitz. Say who you with? You know I'm with. That purple and black, and when we attack, you know what it is.
You're now locked into Zone 32. 32.
You gonna talk, Jake?
I was waiting for y'all faces to pop up. All I seen was the background for a second. That's why I stayed quiet. Anyway, enough of that fuckery.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck off, bitch. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Zone 32 podcast. We got a quintet tonight. Grant ain't here. My name is Jake. His name is Drew. His name is Brandon. His name is Will. His name is Trippy. Say what's up to the people.
Fuck you. Shut up.
Now say what's up to Jack Settlement.
Jack
Dude,
Fuck
Settlement,
you.
suck a cock.
Fuck you, Jackie Settlement. Fuck you and Marlena. Hello, I said
This
it.
is more
Trippy,
clout than I'd like to give Jack, but he can suck a fat cock.
Yeah. I don't want to keep giving him no clout. He getting clout
Fucking
off my name.
in-game tweets. Oh, we're not going to do a podcast this week because everyone wants it canceled. Fucking woe is me, little bitch. Sick of his shit. Sick of Marlin shit.
Cry me a river, dick face.
Sick of
Drew.
John Harbaugh shit. What?
Drew, you're fucking up Pigtown Sports Twitter For You page. He's getting a lot of Red Sox content because he's been following you now for a couple days.
Yeah, well, he's about bases loaded, 2 outs, some dickwad Chase Shergatt pitching. It's going to be bad. I already declared them dead, but this is not going to, there's like a sliver of hope that they're about to fucking stomp on here.
Jack Settlement is a P-U-S-S-Y.
No, I mean, in all honesty, like the woe is me mid-game tweet, like, buddy, get a fucking grip. Nobody cares about what you have to say. I was sent some ranking system that he does of contenders and cuties, which is one of the fucking weirdest things I've ever seen in my entire life.
The fuck?
Yeah. There was some in-depth explanation about what a cutie was too. I didn't read it because I'm not interested. That's not, TD Hunter and him apparently watch football to, see. Are you fucking kidding me? Why?
Are the Red Sox fucking up their 6-3 extra innings lead?
It was 6-4, and then this retard.
Holy shit! And the bases are loaded.
Yeah, you just walk somebody with the base load to make it 6-5.
Oh,
Thanks, Andrew Bailey. Why don't you get your ass out to the mound a little bit fucking faster? Hey, throw the ball over the plate. No, but yeah, it's contenders and cuties nonsense. Like apparently him and TD Hunter watch football, for people looking cute. And then somebody else sent me the video of his live reaction to the Colorado Hail Mary, which again, like that was 10 seconds of my life that I wasted watching that. This is just not a sports guy, is really what I've come down to here. The clout chasing loser who, clings on to people for internet attention. And then, so now Trippy's in his crosshairs. So he's in mine. So should probably tread lightly.
Y'all won, Will.
Well, enough of talking about some whack ass hipster from another coast I don't live in. And let's talk about what happened in Dallas. Because the Ravens went up to a 28-6 lead. They almost blew it, but they dodged a bullet better than JFK. So there you go. Mike McCarthy managed to out-recharge John Harbaugh, so good for him.
Fuck.
Good for fucking him. But
yeah,
got first dub of the year. Drew, handle it.
The only coach capable, I wasn't listening to what the fuck you were saying because I thought the Red Sox gave game-winning hit, but they didn't. They won. The only person capable of out-retarding John Harbaugh is Mike McCarthy. So thank fucking God we were playing the Cowboys. It was a great first half, 28-6. Not a ton to complain about other than, we kept trying to run to the right, which doesn't work. But they figured out pretty quick to run to the left, and our offense looked pretty good. Then they get up 28-6. Tucker misses the kick, and it just fucking spiraled from there. I'm moderately concerned about Justin Tucker. I'm more concerned again with like there are always these moments in the game when you're watching it. Tucker missed that kick, and I'm like, this is going to be bad. Like we're gonna spiral here, and of course we fucking spiraled from there. I'm tired of watching it. Like I just want one game. Trippy's famous phrase: "It's not the first 48; it's 60 minutes." Like
That's the name of this episode too, for that exact reason.
Can they fucking figure it out? Oh, and by the way, I don't know if I'm being harsh enough on the Ravens here. Some idiot button pusher decided to tell us that we're not hard enough on the Ravens. That us being angry does better numbers, and that we should be a little harsher on the fucking Ravens. I mean, I'm calling for John Harbaugh's job last week. I'm saying like fuck the Humphrey family, fuck Marlon, fuck this. Apparently, we're not harsh enough. So I don't know.
You said it wrong. It's Humphreys.
It's Humphreys.
The S, Humphreys.
Here we have a look at Mike McCarthy and John Harbaugh doing battle last week.
Yeah, I mean.
Yep, that's accurate.
Exactly right.
The fucking retard bowl. We came away victorious, but yeah. I don't know, Max. Is that fucking harsh enough for you? I don't even know if he was saying that as like we weren't harsh enough last week, but I just read that while I was at work, and he was like, "Yeah, you guys got to be hard on the Ravens." Like, what the fuck do you think we do, Max? We sit here and bitch about just the same stupid shit happening over and over again. Of just, again, the Ravens, I was ready to come into this week saying the Ravens, finally did something I've been begging them to do, and they had that, bullshit non-safety call. They, took it on the chin and went down and scored again. It was 14-3 when that happened. In first 2 weeks, I would have said that would be a turning point for the Ravens, where they would pout and get down on themselves and like, woe is me, the refs hate us. But instead they went out and scored 14 more points and only gave up another field goal. So I was like, oh, great. They finally fucking learned from it. And then just no, they shit down their leg again. And thankfully, again, the Cowboys fucking suck. And like, they're the only team that's more known for, choking than we are. So I don't know. It was a win, but it was not a pretty win. And not how I would have liked to notch our first one of the season. Like, a 35-6 win, or, just don't let them get back in that game would really be my major complaint.
Yeah, no shit. We were winning fucking by 22 points in the fourth quarter.
Oh, also
the third quarter, I guess, right?
Fuck Tom Brady. They had his bitch ass on the camera. They panned to some asshole in the stands wearing a 28-3 shirt, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, I get down, blah blah blah," and then all of a sudden the Cowboys start coming back.
He laid out the exact formula for how to come back.
Yeah, so Tom Brady, you ruined the majority of my youth, or not really youth, like teenage years. Can you just like fuck off, go away, go be like weirdo, sell your snake oil with Alex Guerrero and eat avocado ice cream and just go the fuck away. Stay away from the Ravens. You can call any other game you want. Just leave the Ravens alone.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I did enjoy Tom Brady as the color guy.
I thought
he actually wasn't that bad this time.
Yeah, he was horrific week one.
Yeah.
Because he's a weirdo. Again, this is like what we said about Marlon. Like, he doesn't relate to normal human beings. And he just didn't have the timing and the ability to have like a normal conversation. I thought he was better this week, but the 28-3 thing, it's like, dude, fuck off.
Yeah, like, I mean, that's unfortunate for us, but I thought he was good. Just like objectively, I thought like he made the broadcast better. He is like, it's wild. This guy is rich as fuck. He's obviously the most accomplished football player of all time, and he is like giddy about watching a game that he has no involvement in whatsoever.
Oh, did you not see the fucking commercial that they've played 400 times before it? Where he's like talking to himself? Oh my God. Look it up. Look up Tom Brady announcing commercial.
He's a football psycho. He loves fucking
No.
football.
I want you to watch this and your entire opinion of Tom Brady will change. It is by far the most cringeworthy thing I have ever seen on live television. It's like current day Tom Brady being talked to by Patriots Tom Brady. And then the end is some little fucking kid Tom Brady being like, because you want to be the best. Fuck you. Fucking plastic surgery.
So you see Zamboni's comment Missed
I
kick
can't
and
read
recovered.
from that far away.
It's a missed kick and recovered onside are the only reason that was a game. We're going to be fine. Now, my contention here, number one, would be that the
Don't let those happen.
second. Well, the secondary gave up 2 passing touchdowns in the fourth quarter. That's a big problem. And the special teams as a whole, like typically in the past, when the special teams unit was not playing well in certain situations, we would at least have Justin Tucker to lean on, but he missed a kick too. So just special teams sucks. They're bad right now.
Right. So here's the problem: is that okay? Yeah, those are the only reasons that the Cowboys got back in the game. But like those happened. Like those mistakes continue to happen.
Right.
And those are things that we continue to do in games that we have won handily to let the other team back in.
We can be fine. We could be fine.
We can
You're
be
right,
fine
but
if we
they need to
fucking
clean it up.
But it's been, what is it? I think Harbaugh's blown like 10 7+ point fourth quarter leads in the last 3 years, something like that.
No, so I think.
Hold on, let's go reference the meme.
I think ever he's blown 10. I think since Kyle Shanahan became the head coach of the 49ers, he's had
2017. So
yeah,
2017, he has the most.
Yeah,
Harbaugh
he
has the most. Like that's not acceptable. Like we can't be doing that. And so that's the shit where I'm like enough is enough already, John. Like figure it the fuck out. He's got to be a smart enough guy to know that like this shit's going wrong and you got to fucking fix it. You got to stop getting in these situations. You can beat the Cowboys when you're, you take your foot off the gas and play conservative for a whole half because they're the fucking Cowboys and this is what they do. But like you're playing the Chiefs or the Bills maybe, or, another contender. And like, that's not going to work. That's why you lose those games. That's why we've essentially wasted all these opportunities to win a ring with Lamar because we're not capable of slamming the door when we should win games. Again, running the ball to the right. Like at some point, John Harbaugh has to look at that fucking offensive line and see how much it's hampering the whole fucking offense. I know that he said we're going to get a new look on the offensive line, and his new look on the offensive line was to not play Rosengarten at all and just leave Falele in there and not Lamar was like 10 for 12 at halftime, I think, passing.
Yeah.
10 for 11, and he threw 16 passes all game. So you just literally didn't fucking pass the ball in the second half because the entire right side of your offensive line is incapable of fucking blocking. Like,
Pick Down Sports basically said exactly what you did when you were saying it. We complain about the offensive line, and the change is Rosengarten gets 0 snaps.
Right.
Cleveland.
So like,
did Cleveland get 1 snap?
He did as an extra blocker. Yes, he did. He was a 6th offensive lineman.
Yeah.
See, I must have missed that because
I think it was was it a 3rd and short or a 4th and short? I can't remember what he came in for, but yeah, it was some. It was some like 1 yard to go situation that he came in. They stacked the line.
And the funny thing is, Falele is like built to be that 6th guy you bring in. He's a fucking gigantic.
Falele is a tackle. He is not a guard.
No, he's built to be the fuck off this roster. Again, I am on record before the season saying like you can't teach somebody to be 6'7", 380 pounds and move like he does. What I underestimated was that. Yeah, he can move great for his size, but he can't fucking block anybody. Like, just get him the fuck off the field. You are going to get Lamar Jackson killed. You are cutting off half of the fucking field.
Here's another comment from Zamboni.
Falele did have at least one really good rep. Ramey posted it.
Yeah, great.
It was the entire right side. It was a very clean rep. Yeah.
Fucking no, I got some beef with him. He did the whole Bateman shit that everybody does. Posted a rep where Bateman got open after Lamar had already let go of the ball. It was that play to Mark Andrews where he overthrew Mark Andrews, and he's like, "Oh, if you looked at Bateman, this is a fucking highlight." Look, number one, there's pressure in his face there because our offensive line is a fucking joke. 1 and 2. He doesn't look at Bateman because he doesn't trust Rashad Bateman. And maybe this game built a little bit of trust in Rashad Bateman. But
Bateman did have a pretty good game. He had a solid game.
Yeah, like I said, get him a fucking jar, nail polish, and a fucking Balenciaga bag and pat him on the head and say, "Good job, buddy. Do it again next week."
He improved,
I love how you're doubling down on jar.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what nail polish comes in. Bottle, jar, can, whatever the fuck it is. Get it to Rashad.
Well, Big Dog Mom said it's not any of those, but if you had to say one, it's bottle. She said.
Then what the fuck is it?
It's called color. It's just a color.
Get him a color?
Yeah, get him a new color. Yeah,
that's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard.
That's what she said they call it. I don't. That's what she told me.
This is why. I almost just said something that would got us in a lot of trouble. I'm not going to say it a lot. Anyway, no, it's a jar of nail polish.
But it is. But at the same time,
Mrs. BT just said it's a bottle.
No, it's a jar.
Right.
Tell her she's wrong too.
Big Dog Mom said that if you had to classify the container, it is a bottle. Jar is hilarious because that's like a fucking like salsa.
So it was like one of those like
very large amount of nail polish.
I was like, drinking whatever, and I like started to tweet it out, and I'm like, what the fuck is this called? I don't know. And I was just like, yeah, I don't care enough. Like, I'm just gonna call it a jar. Call it a day. It's a jar from now on. Nail polish comes in jars. The rest of the world should be put on notice. Yeah.
Comes in what?
So jars.
Your Boston accent's coming out heavily right now.
Jars. Non-regional diction. There we go. The fuck up. Anyway, got me knocked off topic here. Yeah, so actually, like, nothing negative to say about Rashad this week, but propaganda king Hoodie Ramey tweeting that shit irritated me. But yeah, fine.
That was a very clean rep. I will say that. I mean,
well, yeah,
it was one
okay,
rep.
Okay, cool. Daniel Flaley had one clean rep. We literally couldn't throw the fucking ball because the guy can't fucking block. Okay, like at some point we're gonna get into a game where we can't just call 85 run plays to the left. Whether it's a counter or some kind of read option or whatever. Like at some point, somebody who's smarter than Mike McCarthy is gonna figure out, oh, hey, they keep running the ball to the left, and then they're gonna stop it, and we're gonna have to be able to pass the ball. And we can't do that with Flaley and Macari on the field. So, like, get them the fuck out of here. Put Rosengarten in. Put Cleveland, Jones. Fucking call somebody up from your practice squad. I don't know what the fuck you got to do, but it can't be Flaley anymore. It just can't. It's done. We tried it. It didn't work. Move the fuck on.
Hashtag bench project 77.
Yeah, bench 77. Hashtag, fucking send 77 to the fucking moon. Send them straight to the sun.
Send them straight to the sun. That was the bit from years ago.
Into the sun.
Yeah.
Fire his big ass into the sun.
Fucking drown him in the Inner Harbor. I don't know what you got to do, but you got to figure it out and get him the fuck out of here.
Maybe we do. I mean, maybe we did just get our new offensive lineman. We got a new player.
Yeah, Yannick. I'd trust Yannick more than I would trust fucking Flaley at this point.
I'd rather Michael Pierce play right guard.
And actually, so signing Yannick reminded me of something. Our pass rush keeps fading in the fourth, and I don't know if it's because we don't have the depth and the old guys get tired, or because we just keep calling too conservative of a game in the fourth quarter. But like, that's got to stop too. Like, we play 60 fucking minutes. As Trippy said, it's not the first 48. It's 60 minutes.
60 minutes. Hello.
I want a fucking 60-minute effort on Sunday against the Bills.
See what that boy Mike over there doing in Seattle, man. He always say 60 minutes. I can't wait till Mike finally say it ain't the first 48, it's 60 minutes. That shit gonna take me out. But yeah, man, you right. Like, shout out my man Zach. Oh, some Raven fans ready to give up on him. I'm not giving up on my man Zach because
he's got 3 games experience. Let's fucking chill.
No. I'm just going based off of what Raven fans saying, but I think some fans fail to realize, like, Mike went through a little struggle too. But this is my thing though, right? I want to see, like, it's one word that got me this during the interview, during the presser with Zach Orr. Violence. I ain't seen no violence yet, man.
We have no killer instinct.
Right, no killer instincts there. And you know what? I was sitting. I think that was last week. I was sitting beside I was sitting with Marcus Williams' mom and his peoples. They cool as shit. But I'm sorry, I don't know what's up. Is it just me? What's up with Marcus Williams, man? He's
part of the problem. He's part of the problem.
I ain't gonna lie. Look, right? If I'm sorry, because I want to win a Super Bowl, right? If Marcus Williams ain't gonna do something, can we put that hometown kid back there? At least we know he can hit, or the other dude can. You feel me?
Darius Washington wants it. He may not be as talented as Marcus Williams, but like when he's on the field, he's flying around
guy.
looking for the ball.
Yeah.
You know, I want guys who are, you know, have that killer instinct.
He almost had
don't want him.
He almost had an interception.
Yeah, he did. It's been 24 years. Can I make Ray Lewis murder jokes? Is that acceptable as a Ravens fan?
Not gonna upset me.
Well, because like again, he had a killer instinct. He knew how to fucking finish games. You know, like we don't have somebody like that anymore.
Hold on, who you say again, Drew?
Ray Lewis.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like we need somebody that can set the tone. Like, all right, hear me out, right? Everybody in here, we don't fuck with Bernard Pollard, right? But one thing I can say about that motherfucker, he set the tone on that defense. I'm talking about lay a motherfucker out.
He knew that he was playing next to Ed Reed, and so he could pretty much just had to be a warm body out there. And he was like, fuck it, I'm going to take my opportunities to just fucking hit people. We need somebody like that. We just need to fucking start hitting people and, you know, dancing over their unconscious bodies on the ground. I don't know, fucking do something. Show some fucking, you know, again, step on the fucking throat. You want to kill the opponent. None of this fucking, oh, we're up 28-6. Let's fucking coast. Enough. Lock the fuck in and win.
Keep the foot on the gas.
Adrian, can I ask you a question, right? Remember back in the day, like when we had the Ray Lewis defense, a lot of offense, they probably was scared to run the ball. Some of them was scared to go across the middle. Like, remember that one year, I think this was like Corey Dillon might been his second or third year. He said, fuck that, I don't even want to go back out. Like, we got to have the dogs on there. Like, I just feel like
you got Roquan getting into fights with guys on the sidelines with no pads and then like talk shit about him in the press conference afterwards. Like, how about you fucking pop that guy in the mouth during the game, Roquan? You know, fucking
Zamboni, man. Well, we need to talk about Roe, man. I thought I was wrong, but I saw that he picked up weight. I ain't gonna lie to you, he do look a little slow out there.
Trenton Simpson is playing better than Roquan right now.
I think
Trenton Simpson is awesome. I mean, everything he does is
fucking edge
he's a fucking missile. So like everything that Geno Stone did well, he does. Everything that Patrick Queen did well, he does. He's like he's like
he's
fucking,
what I
what's
thought
his name?
Isaiah Simmons would be.
The what's the guy? The fucking Marvel villain with his fucking stones. What's that guy's name? Thanos. He's like Thanos. He's collected powers from all these guys who have come and gone, and he
not the
is
route
like
that I thought you were going to go to get there, but okay.
No, he's like a superhero. He's flying around. The guy's fucking fast as shit. He's killing people. He's making plays in coverage. He's all over the place. So I
even like this year that Owe is too aggressive hitting quarterbacks. Like when he's getting flagged for hitting guys late, because that's better than not hitting them at all. But
which was a bullshit call, just to be clear.
So
it was.
It's that stupid rule where, like, if you lift and drive down, they're going to call you for that penalty every time. It's fucking stupid, but it's like this NFL's new, I don't know, like, let's put a skirt on the quarterback and
but what nonsense. He did
that's
is
also
not,
correct.
It's not what they're is really not what they're.
But it looked like it because he came low, lifted his body up, and then kind of like shifted his weight over Dak and pushed him into the ground. It's a dumb call, but it's like. That's what they look for. Is they look for the guy kind of raising his shoulders up and then sort of slamming the quarterback to the ground. It's fucking stupid, but that's what they do with all quarterbacks. I also don't care that he got flagged for that because I would much rather the guy do that and finish the hit and take the flag rather than being scared to hit the quarterback.
Right.
So he's like gotten rid of that.
Remember Chuck Clark scared to hit in that Saints game.
Right, yeah, you're scared to hit that guy on the sideline, and it fucked us.
Gave him a touchdown.
Yeah. I would much rather our guys get flagged for playing too hard and too aggressive than to be passive and not make the play. So 10 times out of 10, if you get flagged for that, I'll live with it because it's you trying to do the right thing and trying to finish the play. So, again, good on Owe. Van Noy, apparently we just had to fracture Van Noy's eye socket, and he becomes the best pass rusher in the NFL. I don't know.
that's
again,
some
he's found
intense
the fountain of
toughness
youth
right there.
Maybe he's just pissed off because he can't see, so he's just fucking throwing his body at people. I don't know, but it's working.
Maybe that need to happen to Mark. Maybe that need to happen to Marcus or Marlon so we can get some interceptions, man. Who gonna be the first?
Marlon needs.
Oh shit, Marlon Humphrey had an interception. My bad.
Marlon needs to go get arrested for stealing from an Uber driver again.
A charge.
Yep.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, I mean, again, he gets arrested.
He can steal my charge.
Yeah, fuck it, dude. Marlon, go commit some fucking crimes. Do something. Fucking.
So look, Marlon,
get that edge.
Marlon been stepping up ever since man made that little confrontation. Do you think anybody else I need to talk to?
You just need. I need you to address the entire team. So just block the door until they all get there and say, play for 60 fucking minutes. All of you. And Flaley,
60 minutes.
Get inflated. You need to stand on top of the fucking fence this time.
Bro, I tried to talk. I tried. Look, I tried to talk to Flaley. I said, come here, bro. Let me holler at you real quick. He was smiling and shit. He ain't never come over there. I was just gonna tell him, like, bro, I like what you doing, bro. Just have more confidence, bro. Like, when you see that motherfucker over there, bro, act like a motherfucker took your girl or a motherfucker smacked the shit out your mother and you just want to, I hate to say it like that, but you get what I'm saying, though? Like, bro, treat them defensive linemen like somebody fucking smacked the shit out your mother.
Ronnie's personality is this, passive pussy, for lack of a better
term. You know what? I want to say something about the offensive line, too. Go ahead and finish talking real quick.
They have no grit, no anger. Like, I want my offensive linemen to be like borderline serial killers, like just fucking crazy lunatics looking to hit anything that moves in front of them. We've all said this
for a long time that we want a bunch of like basically like racists who live in the woods to be.
Trent Williams had cancer for like a year and didn't know because he's just like doesn't care about his body and it's just this fucking moron who is throwing his weight at people and blocking people. That's what I want. I want somebody like that.
That's what we got in Ben Cleveland.
Cleveland is fucking killing squirrels with his bare hand and eating them raw. Like, that's the level of idiot.
Hey, yo, somebody, I ain't gonna say no names, man, but somebody said the offensive line, bro. And it's crazy that the person told me that because I was saying the same thing. Like, remember a couple weeks ago, I said, yo, we don't have no dogs on the team, right? Like, yo, man, motherfucker said, man, the offensive line, all the offensive linemen, man, they like stay-at-home dads and shit, man. They ain't got no dog in them, man. You feel me? Like
Tyler Linderbaum is the only one that's got that in him.
Yes.
And like, I need more of him and less of this. I'm gonna go home and fucking watch anime and read a book. Like, fuck you.
How about this, Drew? Maybe we could try to set up the offensive lineman. Well, not this year. Maybe during the bye week. Maybe we can get a little get together with the Zone 32 podcast. And I ain't gonna lie, maybe we could toughen them motherfuckers up, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Maybe they should put like a bed in a small ass room, right?
Yeah, you gotta fight for your life to get out of there.
Yeah, but look, the bed, like, no matter what, the bed's not gonna kill you or attack you, but he's gonna be, you know what I mean? He's gonna be attacking you, but he's not gonna kill you and shit. But you just gotta keep bullying that motherfucker. That, like, cause like I always say, right? Like when I go to Ravens training camps, right, I analyze shit, right? And I know y'all probably ain't gonna agree with this, but I analyze the Steelers practice. I always see like the defensive linemen, they going hard at the offensive linemen. What a coincidence this week. Oh, John Harbaugh doing walkthroughs. Yeah, we gave the offensive lineman a little test. Like, bro, that's what y'all need to do. Like, stop that
where
soft
are
shit.
the training? Where are the locker room fights? Where's the fucking, somebody's getting arrested, some kind of fuckery going on. Like, I need some assholes.
I don't think we need nobody getting arrested because
Yeah, just minor crimes, nothing serious. Like,
where's the
fight going to Uber chargers?
Like Broderick Washington when he got that little dust up in Dallas.
Hold up.
Drunken disorderly, speeding ticket.
Hold up. Hold up, Drew. I gotta tell y'all this joke, right? Hopefully I get it right. So remember when Rashad Bateman dropped that pass last week when it got intercepted?
Yeah, so we remember.
Yo, somebody asked Bateman, was like, yo, so you got your fingernails painted, yo, what, you a rock star? He said, no, it's the swag. He said, well, swag your ass catching that ball or some shit like that, bro. I was dying laughing, bro. I think I fucked the joke up, but y'all get what I'm saying, though, right? Like,
Yeah.
bro, I'm like, yo.
I want Rashad Bateman to drop that pass and then get up and fucking like grab Robert Spillane by the helmet and slam him to the ground or something like that. Like,
Right.
where is that?
Yeah,
rage in
run,
this team?
run him down, grab him by the fucking face mask, and like twist his head off his body, get suspended for 2 games. That would change my opinion of Bateman in a big way.
Bro, Rashad Bateman throws a punch in a game, and I will have so much more respect for him.
Yeah, like
So-
I mean,
score a touchdown, and punch the guy in the face that was covering you.
I
Would you
had
help
some.
him with, would you
I
help him
did.
with his fine?
had-
Would you help him with his fine?
No,
I'd start a GoFundMe for him. But
I had some hope for him as like a man. You know, when he went at me and you in July.
well, I mean, other than he was retarded and couldn't figure out the difference between the two of us,
Right,
but
no,
at least
but
he tried.
The fact that he was like, fuck these two. These guys have been on my ass for 2 years. I'm going at them today. I respected that.
Well,
I respected that.
I respected it until I thought about it. Like, he had a picture of you saved on his phone for months, like waiting for an opportunity, and he just fucking blew it.
Well, all I'm
But,
saying is the fact that he was like, fuck this, I'm tired of this. I respected that, but then like, dude, let me see that on the field. That's what I want to see. But
He ain't do that shit with me though. He know what's up.
But this last game, Rashad played a really good game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Great game from Rashad.
Which he deserved the praise.
Yep.
So I got 2 Ravens I'm worried about. I think we touched on Tucker a little bit. People
Tucker,
are talking
for
about
sure.
people are talking about Stout and Moore and the holds and the snaps, and I don't know, just figure it the fuck out. I'm not a kicker. I'm not going to pretend to have any idea. I know when I like wear a different glove when I'm golfing, like it totally fucks with my golf swing, or like different shoes. You know, like it's weird. You're doing a repetitive motion over and over again, and you change the slightest thing, and like the whole swing or the whole kick goes awry. So like I understand, but like figure it the fuck out, dude. Like if you gotta fucking sit on the practice field for 12 straight hours to figure the shit out, then just do it. You know, enough missed kicks. Like, okay, you're Justin Tucker, you're the best kicker of all time. Just fucking figure it out. I have faith in him. He can figure it out on his own. Mark Andrews is the other one that I'm worried about. Been a lot of talk online of trading him. I think he's hurt, is I think the problem. And I don't know if it was the car accident. I don't know if it was the leg from last year. There's something not right with him. And we're almost better off having him go on IR for a couple weeks, I think.
I agree. And
Yeah,
that's
I
all the
agree
good
too.
stuff.
I'm seeing videos of him, like, I don't want to say whiffing blocks, but like he looks hesitant going to hit people. He doesn't look as comfortable like making hard breaks left or right in routes. He doesn't look comfortable attacking the football. Like, if something's not totally right with him, the idiots who want to trade him are the same people. If you search all their tweets, they probably have 1,000 tweets each saying, you know, EDC's this terrorist who doesn't get Lamar weapons. But now they want to go trade one of Lamar's best weapons in midseason for draft picks, which is just, I don't get it.
No,
But like,
I would
I
trade him for a player.
okay, so there's a theoretical thing where some dipshit Colts blogger said like they should call the Ravens and try to get Mark Andrews. So if they're calling and they're offering us like Michael Pittman or Quentin Nelson or something like that,
That wouldn't make any
sure.
sense for them though.
They wouldn't do it, is my point. But I'm saying, like, if you're trading Mark Andrews in a situation like that where you're getting a legitimate
Shit for
wide
Nelson and
receiver,
Pittman, shit, I do that in a heartbeat.
but that's what I'm saying. If you're getting a guy like that back, sure, do it. Because yeah, you're getting rid of a weapon for Lamar, but you're still making the team better. So you're not. It's a net zero, but you're kind of like shifting your assets around at that point.
Is it
If
right?
you're trading Mark Andrews for a draft pick, you're just fucking stupid because the 2025 draft pick does nothing for the 2024 team. I think they should put Mark on IR, give him a couple weeks off, let him, get fully healthy. I think Mark Andrews has the opposite issue of what Ronnie Stanley had, of where we thought Ronnie was soft and milking shit and wouldn't play. I think Mark is 60% and telling coaches he's 100%.
Yeah.
So almost like
Yep.
the coaching staff has to step in and be like, you're being an idiot. Like, take a fucking break, dude. And the good news is that, with Ronnie Stanley, when he was sitting out games, Like, we didn't have a backup plan at left tackle, but we have Isaiah Likely and we have Charlie Kohler, and we can survive a couple weeks without Mark Andrews, I think. And
Yeah,
I would much rather.
A good football player.
I agree.
He
I
is.
think we should see how he looks Sunday night. If it's still like the same kind of performance, just go ahead and rest him up for the Bengals.
If you watch him, it's just not, something's not right. And I can't put my finger on what it is, but it's just something's not working out for him there. And
Just
like,
a bit outside would agree with you.
yeah, he's not 100%. I don't know if it's lingering issues from the ankle. I've heard the car accident was a lot worse than the Ravens reported it to be. Well, the Ravens reported it like he died in a car accident. But
yeah,
because
he basically was saying if it wasn't for the seatbelt, his ass probably would have went through that windshield. So
right, and so is he like he breaks some ribs that they haven't like looked at? Like, I don't really know what the problem is with it, but like something's not right with him. So kind of
this is my thing, right? My bad, not to cut you off. Like, if like Mark Andrews, bro, like we're trying to win a Super Bowl, bro. Like, if you're hurt, bro, it's nothing wrong with just taking a couple weeks off, bro. Like, that's why it's called next man.
He's got the mindset that we want of he's a guy that wants to be out there and play, but like he can't. Like, he's not producing at the level that he should. And so to me, that's a red flag to, again, our inept retard head coach to be like, something's wrong here. Let's fucking figure it out. But he won't do that.
Nate Wiggins. Why don't we talk about him?
He looked like a rookie on Sunday. He had some really good plays, and you see why you drafted him in the first round.
Yep.
And he made some really stupid plays, and you're like, this is why he's a rookie. So I think as the year goes along, I think he's going to eventually take over for Stevens, and I'm okay with that. He's definitely got the potential. There's just some rookie shit he's got to clean up.
I think so. I like how aggressive he is. He's smaller than a lot of the guys that he's going up against. Hold on, Trippy, I'm gonna mute you. You're making crazy sounds right now.
Is that what I sound like when I'm in the car?
Sometimes.
Not that bad. So he's being super aggressive, but I think it's like he's being super aggressive to counter his size versus the guys he's covering. Like, he was covering CeeDee Lamb a lot.
So remember early on with Patrick Queen, like the biggest thing with him is that he was too aggressive and he would take bad angles or like overrun routes or kind of overrun. Like, he'd be trying to race a guy to his spot, but he'd overrun where he was supposed to go.
Yeah.
And he'd end up looking stupid. I feel like Nate Wiggins has a little bit of that in him where he's almost like, I don't want to say too athletic, but like you said, he's trying to compensate for being too small. And so it's putting him in bad spots, and he's making.
I think he's also like they used him a lot this game, which I was that was something I was happy about. Seeing him on the field more, and Simpson. That was something all of us after week one said we want to see both of those guys on the field more, and they both basically played the entire game. So I was happy to see that. So I think part of it might be that he is like his adrenaline is so high because he's playing.
Yeah, he's too juiced.
Yeah. So, but I liked what I saw in terms of aggression. I like there's no such thing as too much.
No, see, to me, it's you got to channel it the right way, and that's the problem. But that comes.
Well, that's like you said, that's rookie. I mean, that's just it. He doesn't know how to, but like the fact that he has that juice, that's what I like to see. I don't like. Okay, there were some mistakes, and they were early too. I didn't really see him making those mistakes later in the game.
Yeah, I mean, he made a couple in the fourth quarter, but again, it was like every time I saw him, it was like, oh, he just got caught out of position because he was trying too hard. And again, like, there's no trying too hard is not a bad thing. Like,
especially in this secondary in the fourth quarter, there's a lack of effort from a lot of guys, and so if you're trying too hard, okay, I can excuse that.
I had an absolute lunatic as a college baseball coach my freshman and sophomore year. If we made mental mistakes, like his punishment to us used to be that we would stand where the shortstop stood, and he would smoke balls at us with no glove. And we had to touch every ball, until a whole bucket was done. And that was for like mental mistakes. If we made a physical error, he's like, look, shit happens. You know what I mean? Like, if you're trying to catch the ball and you don't catch the fucking ball, like, so fucking what? Like, take it on the chin, move on to the next one. And that's my thing with Nate Wiggins, is that he wasn't making mental errors. He was making physical mistakes.
Yeah.
You can coach out of physical mistakes, and you can kind of get your nerves in
Well, you
order
can
and not
grow
make
out of
physical.
it really just
Right.
by settling into the fact that, okay, you're a pro. It's going to become now. I think every single pro will tell you that like butterflies happen before game, but like it's different for him knowing his role went from being like nothing to he's basically a starter,
Right. Yeah.
So
But good. Like, suffer the growing pains now. Like, move on from them. I
yeah,
would much rather him have growing pains from week, 3 to 7, and then be a lockdown corner, for the rest of the year, than him be, kind of slowly introduced.
who does that remind you of?
Marlon. That's what they did with him.
No, not Marlon. I'm talking about a Super Bowl player.
Jimmy Smith.
Jimmy Smith. Jimmy Smith had kind of a rough start. I mean, like he was raw. He was a rookie, but by the time you get to that, let's fast forward all the way to the Super Bowl game. He's the guy they put on Crabtree.
Thank you, Greg Roman.
Over and over and over again, they trusted him to make that fucking play. So like Nate Wiggins being too aggressive in week 3 against the Cowboys, who have one of the best receivers in football, I got no problem with it. I love it.
No, yeah. Again, it's not a complaint. It's just a observation. He made some dumb rookie mistakes. He'll figure it out. I'm not concerned about him at all, I guess is my point. Yeah, I mean, my major concern for the defense as a whole is just this letting up in the second half. In fourth quarter specifically.
Especially the fourth quarter. Well, here, you know what?
I know you pulled the stats. And I think I sent you the Harbaugh, or I sent you a graphic from, I think it was First Take. I don't remember.
Hang on, I got to get out of this view I'm in.
But I mean, there's like a 50% increase in all offensive stats, offensive passing stats specifically in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's insane.
Like the passer rating goes from 80 to 120. The yards per play goes from like 4 to 6. Like it's a a significant jump in all this shit. And just early season growing pains, fine. You're figuring out a new defensive coordinator. You got guys like Nate Wiggins and Owe and Ajavo and Tavius Robinson, figuring out their new roles. You got Marcus Williams still kind of coming back from a major injury. You got Kyle Hamilton sort of, again, trying to progress and be a leader of the defense. You have just like a lot of changes. Fine, I get it. But like, we got to clean that up at some point.
All right, so here it is. We are first 3 quarters plus 15 point differential, in the fourth quarter minus 22. Opponent's yards per play goes up by 1.5 yards per play. That's insane.
That's significant.
Third down percentage goes to from 40% to Well, and to be over 50% on third down conversions is fucking insane.
Very bad.
Those are Wink Martindale numbers.
Yeah, and the passer rating jumps by over 50%.
Yeah.
122.3 in the fourth quarter. 122.3.
That's balling if you're the quarterback.
158.3 is perfect. 122.3 is like
real good.
Yeah. 122.3 is basically like you went 8 for 11 and
you're like 100 yards in a touchdown.
Yeah, and your one of your incompletions was like hit like maybe a defender, touched it or something. But 122.3 is crazy for the entire defense to allow a 122.3. So, and this works more than one way. It's not just the secondary; it's the fact that this is kind of like dumbing it down. But we have 0 sacks in the fourth quarter.
I feel like when the fourth quarter hits, earlier in the game we're running stunts and simulated pressures and, not an exotic blitz scheme like Wink would have, but like it's not just a straight 4-man pressure. There's a little bit of creativity up front. And then the fourth quarter hits, we have a lead, and we go to this like generic cover 2 where we're rushing 4 guys and everybody drops into their zones and the quarterback can get comfortable because he knows what he's looking at. He's not
put that
worried
back up,
that
Brandon.
Okay.
He's not worried that there's some, you know, he's not.
I've
worried that
noticed
he's
this
really-
at least the last 2 to 3 years.
All right, so
Yeah.
Okay, so the fourth
It's a
quarter,
Harbaugh problem.
the
It's a Harbaugh
fourth
problem.
quarter issue, like in a wide sense, this is accurate. But I don't know that I would agree that it is with getting to the quarterback. Last year, the Ravens led the league in sacks by a wide margin. So,
But I bet you if you looked at sacks by quarter and pressures by quarter, they go down in the fourth quarter. Because
I'll look at it. I'll look at it, but not like this. We have 0 sacks in the fourth quarter, and we're getting to the quarterback in other quarters. So I think the fact that the first thing that happened this week was Yannick was signed, that what they're saying is, okay, we have the guys to make the plays in the secondary, but the pressure is not on the quarterback. It's just not there. So like,
and I feel like
those two things are they're symbiotic, you know, like if you get pressure on the quarterback, you're going to end up maybe not getting a ton of interceptions, but you're going to limit the effectiveness of a passing offense. So the fact that we're not getting the quarterback at all in the fourth quarter is a huge problem, and bringing in another guy just means that
like
the rotation, there's going to be less exhausted players, things like that.
So that's I wonder if it's a Zach Orr or a Harbaugh problem or whatever. I feel like they're not rotating as well as they should early in the game to keep guys like Van Noy fresh down the stretch. So in reality, like you're going to want Owe and Van Noy on the field for the majority of your meaningful snaps down the stretch. Yeah. You know what I mean? Those are your two guys that you can depend on right now. But like you got to get better about putting a Jabo in on that second and long, or putting Tavius Robinson in on that second and long. You know, making sure you're getting a good rotation between Travis Jones and Michael Pierce. Michael Pierce is 5'8", 385 pounds. Like he can't play 100% of snaps. Okay, like he's a big motherfucker and he plays hard when he's on the field, but like he can't be playing 60-70% of snaps.
Drew, so I know you couldn't see Calvin's avatar, his profile picture, but when I was looking at it, I was like, what the fuck? Why does he have a picture of himself sunbathing? And then I realized it was when he was getting that ass tattoo.
Yeah, ass tat, man.
It's like, this motherfucker and his weird internet behavior.
Has he gotten the
picture of himself sunbathing?
Yeah, has he gotten his Santander tattoo yet?
I don't know. He didn't live stream it. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, I mean, Calvin's going to run out of body space for these fucking tattoo vets at some point.
He's going to start getting dick tattoos at some point.
I mean, that's the only space he's going to have left at some point. Fucking scrawny fuck. Anyway.
Plus, just as a retort to what he said, I mean, it is... shout out to Mike McDonald for doing what he's doing in Seattle. But, I mean, they did go ahead and beat the Patriots, the Broncos with Bo Nix.
Tattoo artist
last week, the Dolphins with Skylar Thompson. I'm saying they're not seeing a murderer's row of offenses yet.
Drew, I would like to say that the comments you just made about Calvin were weightist. You're a weightist.
Yeah, I mean, it's not my fault. Calvin weighs like 103 pounds as a grown man.
Weightist remarks.
Yeah, very, very weightist. If you're, over the age of 12, you should weigh more than 100 pounds. Calvin does not meet that requirement, but
he looks like Tom Hanks in Philadelphia.
He looks like
eat a cheeseburger.
I'm just trying to think of what does he say?
104.
Yeah, okay, 104 my ass. 104 with shoes on, maybe. 104 with shoes and like heavy jeans and a sweatshirt on, maybe.
And shit in your pockets.
I feel like if you put Calvin in like the middle of a tornado, he'd get taken off the ground and thrown somewhere.
Well, I mean,
can't stand his ground.
Cars get picked up in a tornado. I think you should have used a different example.
Okay, like a 5 mile an hour breeze is tossing Calvin.
Okay, all right, fair enough. A tornado. I mean, that's like a pretty severe natural disaster that can pick up.
Calvin, you put Calvin on like a 1.0 earthquake, and he's getting tossed around the room like no problem at all.
Yeah,
and I would still trust Calvin more at right guard than I trust Daniel Falele.
Calvin made a big mistake coming here and starting commenting.
Yeah, unbelievable. Like, has he not learned yet?
He has not.
If he wants to come defend
himself. As soon as his stupid fucking tramp stamp picture popped up, I was like, "What the fuck? What fucking Calvin? What? Let's find a way to work him into this episode."
Speaking of internet idiots, I've noticed Barstool Advisor getting a lot of traction on the internet with his
on it.
anti-Lamar Jackson.
Should we send him the link?
Yes,
BA?
I'm doing it now.
BA or Calvin?
Calvin.
Yeah, you can send Calvin the link.
I can send it to Calvin.
I'll send BA the link.
I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can. Oh, you can because you're an admin. You can.
Yes, I can.
What do I click to get a link to invite people?
Here, just start a group chat
with you and BA.
Yeah,
it's gonna be terrifying.
Oh fuck!
I got a lot of words from him. I've noticed him getting way more traction on his internet comments. I need to make that stop.
Well, Ravens people are engaging with him. What are they doing?
I mean, they ignored trans memes, possible racism there, but even though I did advocate somebody sending Aladdin gifts to him. How the fuck do I start a group chat on Twitter, Will? Why do you make me do this stuff? God damn it.
Well, in the meantime, I'll wait for y'all to do your invites. Fuck off, bitch. Meanwhile, while we wait, we got a game Sunday night, and the Ravens are dressed in black for the occasion. They play the Buffalo Bills. We're going to be without Terrell Bernard and local Elk Grove High School corner, fucking Taron Johnson.
Fuck
so BT.
Johnson. Fuck Taron Johnson. You know why fuck Taron Johnson?
Because he caught that interception that Lamar threw and ran 103 yards back for a tutty in a playoff game. Yep, totally understandable. But nonetheless, he is from he did go to Sheldon High School, but Elk Grove's also bougie, so fuck him.
Nobody
BT.
knows what the fuck you're talking about.
Yep.
Give me a little preview of what you're looking at for this game, what you're looking for.
Listen, I'm just hoping that we finally see the bigger changes that the retarded John Harbaugh likes to put out. Are we finally going to see Cleveland? Are we going to see Rosengarten? What? That's all I want to know is, are we going to start to see changes in the offensive line, or are we going to see the same retards we see out there all the time?
The best thing that happened for us going into this game is that they beat the fucking shit out of the Jaguars, because there is nothing more dangerous to the Bills than a cocky Josh Allen.
That too.
I feel like he is due for at least 3 turnovers now because he didn't turn the ball over at all on Monday night. Making changes on the offensive line would be great. LOL, you have the same record as Patriots. Fuck you, Tom. Pussy. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted by a local retard Patriots fan.
He's bald.
Yeah, very, very bald. I haven't seen him in a couple weeks, so maybe grew some hair, but
doubt it.
Yeah, doubt it too. But just waxes his head bald as shit. Anyway, Josh Allen's due for some turnovers. Early and often, get a big lead, and then fucking keep your foot on the gas. Like, keep hitting him, keep turning the ball over. Make it so that there's no lead for them to come back to in the fourth quarter. You know what I mean? Like, don't put it out of reach as early as you can and keep it out of reach is what I want to see. My fear for this game is that James Cook causes some matchup problems. We talked about Roquan struggling. Like, it's fair to point out.
I talked about the guy who's gonna shut him down already.
Yeah. So again, and my fear with Zach Orr is that will he put Trenton Simpson on him?
Oh, we finally got the ass tap man in here.
There he is.
I don't know how I feel about being called the ass tap man.
I kind of dug. You got 2 ass tats. What else would your fucking name be?
Calvin, I
eat that shit up. You know that.
How much eagle shit is behind you right now?
No, this is my house. I'm.
Okay. So you're not in your Eagles house now. You're in your
my Eagles house. My separate house I have.
Yeah, you're in your trap house. Yeah.
Yeah, my trap house. I'm secretly.
People forget that Calvin used to stream on a Ravens platform with like multiple Eagles flags behind him.
It was one time, and it was just because I was using my stepdad's office. I mean,
not-
It wasn't even a
it's not
flag.
that.
No, it was a more permanent fixture. It was like some sort of like wooden or metallic wall decoration.
I mean, yeah, you know me, always talking about the Eagles. Philadelphia.
Calvin wakes up every day and sends us like a "Fly Eagles Fly" message.
It's
kind of weird.
Coffee and
Yeah.
Fake ass birds.
go birds.
Ass birds.
Fake ass birds.
So Calvin, what is part of the reason why the Orioles season like turned around positive for a while here was that you were making weird ass tap bets for the Orioles.
Yeah,
When
Well,
are you gonna use that?
hold on.
they're not weird. First of all,
When did hold on? What's the date on the Santander or not the Santander on the Kjerstad Astat? The 24th of July. Is that right?
I don't remember where it is. I don't remember what it is, to be honest with you. I don't ever see it.
All right, so the
No, it
two
was like
Astats,
29th or something. I don't know.
yeah,
something like that.
the two Astats actually happened during like basically the darkest time in the Orioles' recent history.
So what you're saying is Calvin should be making ass tap bets for our opponents for the rest of the year.
Yes, yeah.
See,
He
I don't
should
know how it
be
works for
like,
football, though.
hey, Calvin, how about right now, right here and now, you bet us that you will get an Aaron Judge 63 home runs
Oh
ass
my
tat.
God! Why Aaron Judge? Why are we putting Yankee
Dude, I mean,
stuff
there's
on me?
what was there like 5 games
Sir.
left?
Yeah, that's horrible. Don't do that to him.
Yeah, like I got
He would
little
have to hit.
self-respect
He would have to hit
left. Can I
7
have
home
it?
runs. 7 home runs in 5
Yeah,
games.
and you know my luck is that he would. Geno Smith
Yeah,
beat the
Dude,
Ravens in
yeah,
20,
no shit. That's the whole fucking
2016.
point. But you're
I-
so hold on. You're telling me you don't have the balls to put your ass on the line to make sure Aaron Judge does not hit 63 home runs.
I don't care if Aaron Judge hits 63 home runs. I want the Orioles
for another man.
I want the Orioles to win a postseason game like before my son turns 18 years old. Like I just
probably not going to happen at this rate.
Not
yeah,
gonna
probably
happen.
not. But I mean, just the elbow stuff, like their pitching rotation that's on IR would literally be like a solid rotation on most teams. Like we need King Felix back. Our injuries are starting to get to fix themselves a little bit, I guess. But like I don't know, we're not gonna do shit without Grayson. Like we just need so much help. And
Yeah,
I just
Grayson
know
doesn't want to pitch.
Big
balls.
Baldy,
isn't it?
Big Baldy's still our manager, and I just don't trust him.
That's fair. So I think I need you to get in an ass tap bet with Zim. I think
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
that's
God.
Oh
Dude,
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think I haven't seen him or the Tiger Nazi on my timeline in a long time. Maybe
Well,
I'm
I
blocked.
haven't either.
I think I'm
Zim
blocked actually.
Zim blocked me, so I can't see any of his tweets.
Ever since
but,
that one day that I kept sending that video that Fields made of the edit of him like talking in that space where he was hyping up everybody.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I kept sending that in every reply, and I think he blocked me.
Zim, Dan Clark, and clan member who we don't name publicly are the only 3 people who threaten to sue me on Twitter. So
Yeah, Mary kill fuck for all 3 of those. That's a winner right there.
I'm just gonna kill myself. And,
I mean, there's really sadly there's only one answer to fuck.
no,
Did you
There's
get
a
blocked
price
by
for
both
everything, my
accounts, Drew?
blocked. I'm blocked by the clan member. I blocked Dan Clark. Fuck
No,
Australia.
the German tiger person.
No, I'm not blocked by him.
Remember, I was just
He doesn't.
photoshopping
I don't
random.
think he blocks a lot of people.
I was
which is
photoshopping the
kinda
random
crazy
pictures of
because
him
Random
and
food. Yeah.
It's crazy because his inclination's probably to
Report you to the German police, but
or
Yeah, didn't he
you know
do that?
or
Am I
limit your ability to communicate, like burning books or locking you up for
putting you
existing,
on a train
things like
and
that.
sending you elsewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gassing your home. Things like
Man,
that.
well, it's just not as fun this year. I'm not gonna lie. With the Bengals being so bad and like everybody kind of admits they're bad, it's not as fun to talk shit to them. It's kind of like kicking them while
I
they're
love
down.
it. It's like
No.
kicking the fucking,
Oh, I
it's like-
absolutely love
Calvin,
it.
I
what
want
the
some
fuck
fun
is
on it.
wrong with you? It is.
Yeah, why do you
It's
feel-
even
why do
better.
you feel-
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not.
man, I wish they were
I'm
good.
bullshit.
No, I'm
It
really
is a-
fucking glad that they suck. Like we've been saying,
Calvin,
they
I'm
suck.
gonna give you, Calvin, I'm gonna give you an out here. Hold on. Are you saying that you want them to build up a little bit of hope before you stop?
Yeah,
on them?
yeah. Like I want to shit on them. Like I want the games to mean something. I don't want them
Here's
to
the
be 0-8.
okay.
And,
Here's
like,
the
us
thing,
to-
Calvin. These people are so delusional. After, okay, it's 3 years removed from them being good, right? But they're still
It really is.
hanging on to that. They're still hanging on to that. So the fact they're 0-3, they're like, It's all right. Next week, we're gonna get back on track. They already have hope.
You know what his record?
They think every year the AFC is them and the Chiefs. It's happened one time.
So just for the record, the guy whose comment you put on the screen, I don't know if you remember when Zim had the mental breakdown when he claimed that I said I was going to snatch his chain.
Oh,
that was
is this
because,
that guy? This guy Sydney, or what's his name?
U-Boy, Youbii. I don't know how to fucking pronounce it. Doesn't matter.
Okay. That guy.
He's in my Twitter chat, but
okay. I thought you were talking about somebody else.
No, he posted the Michael Crabtree gif of snatching chains, or Aqib Talib snatching his chain, and Zim was like, "Oh my God, you're threatening me," and that's when he went full mental breakdown a couple years ago.
So I thought that this was there's a guy, and he was in
steals chains or something like that. Yeah.
Well, this guy was in the comments last week, and he was like broadcasting Zim's like government information.
Oh
like,
my God! Holy shit!
I forgot about that.
Yeah, this guy is part of the reason that Zim has us blocked. I'm not like researching Zim, but this guy came in the DMs to me and Drew and sent us like
he's got a pending court case.
It's like his whole fucking like his credit report. We're like, what the fuck?
We don't want anyone doxxed. Like it's not that deep, dog.
Right. So this guy, if you want to, I'm not going to tell you his name. All I know is if you go to these. These situations where Zim is getting blown up. If you go in the comments, this guy is there and he's telling everybody everything about Zim.
That is wild. Dude.
His real name, maybe some
wedding photos,
wedding venues and photos.
And, is this like his ex or some shit? Like that's like some personal vendetta type shit that like you really gotta have an issue with.
So the
someone.
first time it got tweeted to me, I was dying laughing because it was like Zim said like Ravens suck or something like that, and this kid like tagged me in it. It was like, oh yeah, well, Zim,
he goes, oh yeah,
Zim committed tax fraud.
Zim defaulted on a loan for a cubic zirconian earring
necklace. I was like,
like what the fuck? Like, all right, sweet, all right. I'm not gonna say anything about that. Like, I'm not gonna talk about that. But I just did, I guess. But like it was, and I exaggerated. It was like.
Hashtag Zim doesn't pay his taxes, I think was one of the ones.
Like, this is not the level I want to go to with this guy. But this is pretty funny that you're
funny somebody else.
And the guy's like, and the guy was like, I'm a Bengals fan. I'm from Cincinnati. I hate him. I'm like, you hate the guy so much.
I mean,
you're telling me about like his fucking income taxes.
Our fan base has a lot of shitty people in it too that we don't claim.
I claim all of them.
Hey, Calvin, I ain't forget that bet either. Rashad Bateman already got what?
Oh shit! Honestly, Trippy, I did forget what it is.
I think it's 1,000 yards and 7 touchdowns.
Bateman over 500 yards and Bateman over at least 4 touchdowns.
There's no way it was that low, unless I was like out of my goddamn mind that night.
I mean, what are you scared of? What are you scared of?
Nothing. I have no shame left.
I mean, I feel like you're pretty safe too. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't be scared.
Oh no, I'm not scared.
Did I miss something while I was gone?
What was that?
What did you say?
What?
Did I miss anything while I was gone?
No, we did. We're just.
I mean, we talked about, but like it wasn't any groundbreaking material or anything like that.
They roasted me for 20 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say Calvin.
Yeah, basically, we were just making fun of Calvin.
They bullied me until I got on here, so here I am.
Shout out to the Orioles for clinching the playoffs. How about them Red Sox?
It's about damn time. Not congrats. Like it's about damn time.
And I'm gonna say this. We broke that news. Pigtown Sports broke that news, and I put it up on the screen immediately. So I think Pigtown Sports was the first person to report that, which means we were the first person to report that because we live streamed it. So
listen, Roche.
Actually, Madison
out there.
Madison was the first to report it.
Oh shit.
Oh, this is offensive.
This motherfucker right here.
I mean, he's not wrong, but
but venereal disease.
Why don't we? You know what? Let's send him the link too.
Go ahead.
You guys know that one Bills fan that has like that profile picture that he's always bitching online, like especially after that Lamar won the MVP? Do you know what his actual @ is? Because I just feel like I'm gonna see his shit.
TJ something.
TJ something, yeah.
It's sad.
I look up TJ Bills when I want to make fun of him.
Man, he's just.
Yeah, he's got some wild fucking takes that are really easy to make fun of.
I can put out a take that sounds ridiculous, but my God, some of the shit that man says is just like.
But Trippy, we were also shaming Calvin for feeling bad about shaming Bengals fans.
No, I didn't. No. Drew nailed it on the head.
In Calvin's defense, I understand where he's coming from. He wants Bengals fans to have.
See, I forgot
so
y'all don't do Twitter Spaces, but last night would have been a great time to be in the Bengals space, man. I never saw them that.
Listen.
I get kicked out of every space I go into.
All right, so Joe Burrow in September, 6-10-1. They are trash in September every single year, and they're all banking on that.
Joe Burrow 0-3 as a lesbian is the most damning stat ever of all time.
As Sweet Life and Zach and Cody's mom, he is 0-3.
Joe Burrow, when he started cosplaying as Ellen DeGeneres, just can't win a football game.
I think
he is Stan in the music video. Stan.
Someone said that he thought he was trying to be Eminem, but he turned out he was just Vanilla Ice or something. And I don't know who tweeted it, but I was fucking dying. But
here's the thing: you kick Bengals fans when they're down.
Yeah, but it's not fun to make the meme.
To Calvin's point, it's more fun to kick them when we all know they're down, but they think they're up. So
yeah, they're not even talking. I don't even see them on the timeline.
Yeah,
they're doing what we normally do currently,
which is pretending that football doesn't happen.
I think I make my best content when we're the worst, which sucks, but it's easier to make content when your team's bad.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Calvin, I saw some TikTok from you today where you were just like, "Oh, Lamar's better than Jaden Daniels." Like, thanks, pal. We know.
No. It wasn't. That wasn't the basis of it. That was just.
I don't know. Some nerd tweeted that Lamar Jackson was like dollar store Jaden Daniels, and then
that guy that tweeted that was that said that Lamar Jackson was a poor man. Jaden Daniels used to work for NFL Network. This guy gets paid to talk about sports. It's wild. I don't know where they find these guys.
Well, they find them on the internet. They're very retarded, and they.
But the hot take machine is. I feel like the hot take machine is not even it used to be a thing. I feel like
Skip
it's
Bayless,
not even really a thing anymore.
Skip Bayless ruined sports dialogue.
Cowherd did too. His show is a joke.
Yeah, Colin Cowherd is a different breed of special.
He did put Dwayne Haskins on a bad quarterback graphic after he was dead. So
that is not totally inaccurate. So you can't play quarterback when you're dead. It's just
So to the Bills game.
Yeah, I'm really afraid of Marlon, to be honest with you. I feel like we're gonna get. I don't know. Josh Allen's playing out of his mind objectively. I don't know. That team, he has no weapons, and our defense is literally ranked 32nd in scoring. And I just feel like either we're gonna have to keep up with them or we're gonna get our ass beat. And that's just my initial reaction.
There is a point where Josh Allen will get too confident, and all week they're gonna talk about this is Josh Allen's MVP season, and that's just when his natural inclination to blow it kicks in. So, this is very much a 3-interception game from Josh Allen. I could see that. It would not shock me. DeMar Hamlin's clone is playing really well, so we should probably avoid throwing at him.
First career interception.
Well, I never knew dying would make somebody better at football, but it has clearly improved his football game.
Zamboni, great point.
Yeah, no, it's true. And just the NFL's weird at the first part of the year this year. Bad teams are good teams are bad. It's I don't know. I just feel like it's going to take at least until the middle of October for us to even understand who's good and who's not. Because as of last week, before the Ravens won, they were second overall in the draft odds for next year because they were 0-2. It's just you can't. I just feel like it's too early. Teams are going to start dropping off. Josh Allen has played turnover-free football for the most part, but that's not going to be forever. And that their lack of weapons is going to come up to bite them eventually. People are going to start loading the box for Cook, and I just feel like once you get him to actually throw, the 2 tight ends is great, but we know how to cover 2 tight ends. They practice against that. It's just can they cover Keon Coleman?
We're more built to win ugly than Bills are. We have a better running game than them. We can play that whole field position, conservative football game a lot better than they can. And I feel like that's what these early season games turn into. I remember a couple years ago when we played the Bengals on primetime. I think it was week 5. And like that was an ugly fucking football game. Lamar threw like 2 picks, but we won because we're just better at that style of football than anybody else. I don't think the Bills are built for that.
We practice against a mobile quarterback too. Like people don't think about that aspect of like they practice against the best like mobile quarterback every single day. So I don't think the rushing aspect of Josh Allen will be what hurts us. It's just
and he's gonna give you the opportunity to fucking kill him too.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Kyle Hamilton's gonna
he runs stupid.
Kyle Hamilton, Trenton Simpson is going to be like it's gonna look like fucking Israel going into to fucking Lebanon. All right.
Oh, have mercy.
The thing about Josh Allen though, as soon as you hit him, he starts crying to the refs. That's something to consider.
Doesn't matter.
He's a whiny bitch, and he gets his call.
Doesn't matter. Hey man, hey,
he's Chris Paul in that.
Trenton Simpson.
So I'm very much
Trenton Simpson.
If you're gonna if you're gonna get a penalty, make it fucking worth it.
Yeah.
Exactly, Drew.
If Josh Allen has to take a Trenton Simpson full speed, just
helmet to the chest.
Yeah. Just
fucking crack some ribs.
I don't give a fuck what happens. Do it. I don't care.
You're gonna try to hurdle someone too, I bet.
Yeah,
concuss him.
When he tries to fucking hurdle somebody better go up high and fucking tabletop him.
Amen to that.
Yeah. That's where I want to see Roquan come in and fucking wipe him out.
Man, he needs to wake up. I
Roquan,
really don't want to.
Questions. This is your week.
People are starting to ask whether or not PQ was that big of a deal to like be next to him. Like it's starting to be concerning. Like once you get to like 6 games into the season, if he's still playing like this, you're a quarter of the way through. It's like, man, you got to start eventually. You got paid all that money.
Yeah, show us why. Show us
why we let PQ leave. Because he's playing really well with the Steelers, as much as I hate to admit it. Like he's having a really good season so far.
Yeah, Steelers haven't really played anybody though. So like,
no, they haven't. You're right.
I'm not too concerned about it. What I'm concerned about is that like Roquan seems to have gotten a little fat and happy, whereas the guy with some edge.
Yeah,
that's what I want back.
Are you saying that he should have an eating disorder and he'd be playing better?
Maybe, or just fucking. I want the rage disorder PQ who's fucking late hitting guys out of bounds, not the guy who's getting bitched by somebody in street clothes.
That's real fair.
Yeah, that's all I want. I'm not asking for much. I just want some death, some destruction. That's all.
It's just not. It's not like anything's really changed in the middle of the defense. Like obviously Trenton Simpson starting instead of PQ does like change things, but like what has really changed to where like you can like point fingers at these problems that he's having. It just feels like he took a step back randomly, and he's not even that old.
I just think it's a new scheme.
Well, what are we looking for offensively? I think is the bigger question. Like we already know. We have to
run the ball.
We got to figure out. We got to figure out Josh Allen, right? We that's our challenge. There's nobody on that fucking dog. There's nobody
defensively.
On that
they play a lot of too high. Run against a light box.
Now, is it too high or is it single high with a ghost?
I think they had someone roaming kind of.
That's roaming. I see. Yes. I see the little joke you made right there. All right. Yep. Death and resurrection.
Hamlin clone joke, but
Yep. I caught that.
Yeah, I want to see more under center passing, more under center play action.
Bootlegs, move the pocket.
I want to see.
Drew, do you have a burner that is?
You guys are literally saying the same shit.
God fucking damn it. No, I don't have a burner. I'm not capable of operating multiple accounts at once. I want to see
Is Calvin talking to us?
Yeah.
You were talking and there was no sound.
Hold up. Sorry. The only thing about the offense with like Derrick Henry is they get a little too obvious when it comes to like obviously they pull him out of the game. Justice Hill is in the game. Like, it's probably gonna be a pass. It's like I want to see them like mix that up a little bit. Like have Derrick Henry in a pass play, like have him back there to block, like have Justice Hill in and give him a couple carries. Like I just feel like they're too obvious sometimes with it. Like it's first down and 10.
Ricard. Put fucking Kohler and Likely on the field at the same time.
Try to do some trickery. Like put Zay Flowers in the backfield. Like do something to change it up to where when Derrick Henry's back there, they don't know like, oh hey, it's either gonna be a play action or he's just gonna run up the middle because there's no really in between.
I would love to see. Todd
I just said that.
Well,
Harbaugh let Monken do that though.
I literally couldn't tell you what the coaches even like hit Harbaugh's like responsibilities. That's the one thing that makes me want him to go the most. It drives me nuts because everyone argues about what he does and doesn't do, and none of us actually know what he does.
Drew would definitely have a Pikachu with a fucking O's hat as his burner. What the fuck are you talking about? No, go away.
Henry, Ricard, and Hill all on the field at once.
Fuck it.
And
Why not?
the thing is, it's a YouTube account, so we may have sniffed out a Drew burner account.
Why the fuck would I comment on? What am I, Skip Bayless?
I know for a fact it's not Drew because there's no way he has his iPad somehow connected to a random burner YouTube account and he's able to type without looking at it. And he's got fucking glasses. We can see what's going on in his entire house right now.
I am the most technologically inept human being in this call.
And this dude says, I am definitely not Drew.
Yeah, well,
that's all the proof. Yeah,
that's what Drew would say from his burner.
I mean,
he's a skinny black guy, apparently.
Where do you see that?
I still have yet to put any parlays together.
He said, I'm definitely not Drew. I'm just going the complete opposite of you.
What if he's Spanish?
There was a PA senator that did that. He was like, I'm a gay black man, and he's like a white man posting under his account.
I think black is the polar opposite of your skin tone.
I don't know, man. I got a little bit of a tan going here. It's summer. Kind of red. This is taking a wild turn here. I definitely am not capable of operating a YouTube burner account. I can promise you that. But
no.
We did jersey combos yet?
We're wearing all black.
Well, they've already announced it.
We already announced
all black. Stone Cold Lock.
Oh yeah, that's right. My bad. I was having a Marlon Humphrey moment.
Now let's let Trippy go ahead and make your prediction on the uniform.
I think we're gonna wear all black, purple helmets.
So there you go.
Trippy's somehow going to be the only person who's wrong this week.
That's right.
Zone 32 fans. Will has claimed to be the jersey expert, but I'm always the one who gets the jersey combos. Right?
I'm the jersey data expert.
Me and Drew got majority of them right last year, man. Shout out to me and Drew.
I mean, it's just been.
I've never claimed to be the prediction expert.
It's a blood.
You're just the purple pants guy.
I'm the keeper of information.
Gatekeeper.
I mean, I picked purple on purple, and that's what we wore. Shout out Justin Tucker because it's the only reason I picked that. But there's a new sheriff in town. I'm the New Jersey guy, so Will's not anymore.
You're a New Jersey guy?
No, I am the New Jersey guy, not a New
Jersey guy. Which part?
What
are you fucking Tony Soprano, the New Jersey guy?
Actually, yeah, me and James, we see women that look like Paige Sporanic.
Do you think people from Jersey talk like they're from New York? Hold on.
Yes.
They talk like me.
North Jersey. No. So Calvin's brain is scrambled, and he thinks that Jersey is South Jersey. South Jersey is probably 1/8 of New Jersey.
I probably live closer to Jersey than you. Who are you telling?
You do live closer to Jersey than me, but
yeah, I know.
South Jersey is basically, it's not really Jersey. It's like Philadelphia's herniated disc.
Yeah, it's kind of a middle ground. It's like a bridge that separates them. I don't know. I feel like most of Jersey people they either talk, they say Jersey. They have a little the Jersey Shore accent to it, or they sound like they're from Philly. That's it. I don't know. I don't think they sound like they're from New York.
South Jersey is Philly. The rest of Jersey is basically New York.
Bro, I did not know people. It's 2024 and people still suck their thumb, yo. It's this fat ass girl by me. All I see are elbows, but I see her sucking her thumb, bro. That shit got me dead, bro. I wish the window was outside. Stop sucking your thumb, fat ass. You want something to suck on? You want something to suck on?
Jesus Christ.
Let's get to game picks before we get fucking canceled.
Yeah, let's.
Shit is live.
This is live, homie.
Oh
All right,
shit,
so
my
as,
bad. I
as
forgot.
Calvin being the guest here, I feel like we should take his score prediction first, so we can make fun
Yeah,
of it.
go for it, man.
Hold on. Your goddamn
Fix
fucking
your mic.
I think it's probably turned backwards and it's on your
Yeah.
shirt.
No, it's just 'cause I got one of these old,
Will, make sure you got that pen and piece of paper ready, please.
All right, I'm going 27-21 Ravens.
All right.
Ew.
Lots of field goals.
I don't hate that. There you go.
Offense working all day, but maybe not converting as much in the red zone as we would like.
Max is gonna tell us you're banned from the show forever. Your fucking mic.
Guaranteed.
Sucks.
He's
Yep.
not near as bad as Tom.
And you're not doing high knees. So
Calvin's
you're not
talking right now.
a
We can't
Broncos
hear him.
fan.
That's like he's trying to defend himself, and his fucking mic sucks that bad that we can't even hear him.
Can you hear me? Okay, I'm taking the mic.
Yes.
Okay. Did
Take
you hear
out the
any of
mic.
that? Did you hear any of that?
Yeah.
Some
What
of
did
it.
you say?
All right.
It
Okay,
wasn't
20.
in English, but I heard it.
20.
Yeah, we heard 27 for 27-21.
Yeah, I said
Yeah,
lots of field goals, not converting in the red zone as much as we might like, but I think we'll ultimately, like, our offense is going to have an easy time to get down the field, throughout the game.
So it sounds like Calvin trusts Tucker.
I don't know. I also feel like it's a little overblown with the Tucker stuff. I don't know. I have confidence in him that, like,
It's overblown. He missed a 46-yard field goal.
no, I understand that, but I'm saying, like, just because he's having a slower start to the year, like, I'm not gonna completely jump off ship yet. Like,
I'm confident he'll figure it
can't-
out.
you can't
but
jump
it's a
off
problem right now.
Yeah. No, listen, this guy's got to make his kicks. If he's not making kicks over 50, okay, then we know that.
But then we don't.
You cannot miss a 46-yard field goal. That's anybody who's on an NFL roster. 46 is probably where they line you up. Like 46 is like probably the average kick in the NFL.
I mean,
Yeah,
but
should be
Tucker's
good.
had times where he's missed field goals like that. Not as much, but like
I
I
don't
mean,
give a fuck. Fix it now.
look. Remember the Saints game where he missed the extra point that lost us the game? Like, it does happen. I just think that he does need to fix it, and I think that a lot of it might have to do with Jordan Stout. Maybe he's not a good holder. Maybe
Okay, but I'm not blaming anybody but the guy who's kicking the ball.
That's fair.
The ball
That's
comes
fair.
off his foot.
I mean, the holder still got something to do with it though.
Yeah, and
Of course. He's
been different since since Cook. That's a
fine.
fact.
Okay, of course, but that's for him to figure out with his holder. Versus the Raiders, we lost by 3 points. He missed a field goal.
I get it.
Make your fucking field goals, dude.
I agree. I think
If
this is the year. This is the year. If he has a bad full season, you can't go with him next year. You give him competition.
I would
if we're
love to see
trotting
you
him
go out
out,
and kick a field goal. Will.
Listen, I'm not a fucking NFL kicker, dude.
Why not?
Why are you holding me to the same standard
I
as
can hit
Justin
a
Tucker?
35-yarder.
All I'm saying is this: if he misses a field goal over
Hold
55
on.
yards,
We're just gonna
fine.
let that slide. Calvin, you don't have enough weight on your body to get a ball.
No, I
35
can
yards.
definitely kick a 35-yarder.
No shot. No fucking shot.
I mean,
No fucking
no
shot.
trolling
I can do it.
shit. I
I want to see it.
I really think if the Ravens really needed like a backup kicker, I mean, they can always sign me though. I still got it in me.
I was gonna say they could sign Kareem Hunt, but he's on the Chiefs active roster now, so that's not.
Where's
gonna
Justin Reed? I'd rather have. I wouldn't mind having him back there.
Kareem Hunt is actually the most accurate kicker in the history of the NFL.
What about AB?
right.
Well, we can sign AB.
That's true. He did kick that punter that one time.
And probably one of his ex-girlfriends, but
Yeah. True.
Anyway,
Hold on. Hey, Calvin. This
What?
comment right here. If you miss, Drew picks your next tattoo.
But
Yes.
why?
Oh!
It's so hard to pick a final
No,
score. Like,
that
that's not
okay.
fair.
Listen,
No.
a 30. Yes, it is
no, if
fair.
you missed a 35-yard
said
field
it.
goal.
You fucking said it.
If Tucker misses two,
No.
If
field goals,
you-
I'll think
No,
about it.
no.
If you missed a
said
35-yard
you,
field
You
goal.
said you can make a
You said you could make
35-yard
it.
field goal.
I can kick a 35-yard field goal. I'm confident.
All right. Calvin,
If
we
you
are
miss,
gonna
Drew picks your next
listen.
tattoo.
listen up. We are gonna meet up. I'm gonna live stream it. I'll
Okay.
give you 3 shots at it.
Am I off a tee or am I off a hold?
What do you
We're
want?
gonna.
Off the tee.
What do you want?
If off a
Off
tee,
the
No.
tee.
I almost bite off more than I can chew, but I think I could go 40 off a tee.
No, not off a tee.
But
we're
none of
we're
this
gonna have.
lining up
We're gonna
20
figure
yards
out a way
behind
to make it.
running into it.
So
like a
I
7-yard drop back.
listen. I have a friend. I have a friend who's an athletic director. I'm sure he has access to one of those things that holds it like a field goal. But
That was the
I guess
weirdest flex of all time.
no.
I have
I'm
a friend who's
saying
an athletic director.
no. I'm saying no. What I'm saying is I don't have
Is that
access
like
to this myself, but I know someone who does. So I'm going to ask him if he has some sort of field goal holding apparatus.
I'm in. I can do it.
Hey, I'm with it too, but I
If
ain't
you
getting no
miss 3
tattoo.
times, Drew gets to choose any non-problematic.
I was gonna say Calvin and I will have a discussion.
Like it
of
can't be the
parameters of
N-word
what
or
it-
something.
I mean,
Like,
like,
I'm
I
not
trust-
making a
that,
decision
you
No,
know,
about
but
like
something,
listen,
but
Drew's funny in a way that it's not like he's not lazy about it. Like I think that I could trust that he's not going to do something that's like outwardly.
you
Oh,
would
okay.
hate-
Wait a
you would
minute.
hate it.
If
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said
You say that
if I
shit
said
now.
anything goes, Drew would say, "All right, hey Calvin, get the N-word tattooed on your ass."
Or
But I just
swastika.
No, I ain't
specifically
gonna
said
lie. I think Drew would tell him get the Boston Red Sox B.
He would do he would find something. It would be like he'd be
Yeah.
like, oh, get a Celtics tattoo just because it's between me and him. Like it would be some
Yeah.
shit like that.
Joel Embiid.
You don't understand the shit talk this man is in my DMs with the
Joel
basketball
Embiid
talk.
dunking in your asshole.
Ugh.
Hey,
That's
My
a fire.
account was locked.
We just
the last
re-signed
time.
him. I mean, 3-year contract.
My account was locked. the
Oh,
last
you a
time the
Sixers
Celtics beat the
fan?
Sixers.
Yeah.
I am a
Yeah.
Sixers fan.
Dang.
And he's a
Tough.
Phillies fan.
No, I'm an Orioles
Big-
fan.
Big Philadelphia sports guy. Philadelphia Flyers.
Huge Philadelphia
Eagles.
guy.
Yeah.
All right, let's
So
pivot back to
who's,
the picks.
who's going with next with the pick?
BT, you're going next with your pick.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just go something along the lines of 28-24, Ravens.
Who? Oh,
By the way,
Fuck it, I'm gonna
Grant's not here. Last week he picked 27-24, and the
I picked 27-24.
oh you did okay 27-24.
I did.
So you were really close.
Yeah, if I received a 1-point handicap on both scores, I would have been accurate. But
Yep.
yeah, that's neither here nor there. Anyway,
Trippy.
this will kind of do Trippy first.
Ravens 27, Bills 20.
All right.
Okay.
Jake.
Seems
wait,
like
you just
seems like
Price is righted me. Hold on, you just went 1 point lower than on each number than me.
Yeah.
No, you
Welcome
want
to the
you
club.
both
I
you
got
both on
27,
27.
Yeah,
These are
20. yeah,
These are
oh,
normal
yeah,
football
you're right.
scores, Calvin.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing outlandish here. Anyway, I'll get into it. I think Derrick Henry's going to have himself another week. I think Lamar's going to continue eating on the ground against that Bills defense on the left side. Their strengths on the right. Give me Baltimore 27-17. Josh Allen throws 3 picks.
Oh,
All right. I got Ravens 23-20. Justin Tucker 54-yard walk-off field goal.
Okay. I like your propping him up. I like it. You're giving him some credit where maybe
Look,
it's not due right now.
He's an opera singer. He likes the big stage. No bigger stage than after the second best singer of our generation, Carrie Underwood, serenades us with Sunday Night Football song. So
There will be no Faith Hilling on Sunday night. Carrie Underwood is their own one.
yes.
That's right.
All right, so the Ravens are losing this series with them, and as usual, I only limit this to the Lamar era. So we're 1-2. I believe if you want to break it down to scores, Buffalo averages, if you include the playoffs, 17 points per game. The Ravens average 15.7 points per game. It's like as close as it can possibly be. If you take out the playoff game, which is kind of a weird game, it was like, we had that field goal that Justin Tucker kicked where it went in and the wind blew it out and around the fucking.
Was it called Bomb
upright.
Cyclone or something like that?
Yeah, it was crazy. So, like, if you want to take that out, it doesn't change things all that much because the Bills scored 17 points and they averaged 19 points. So, like, it really changes nothing. It actually kind of drags down their score. So, if you take the last 2 times we played them in the regular season, the Ravens averaged 22 points. The Bills averaged 20. So
23-20 seems like a really good score.
So it does.
Scoring's low. The
Now,
scoring's down this year too.
with that being said,
It's almost like I saw you post that earlier.
Yeah.
And I used that in my
Now-
prediction.
but when I posted that, you provided some really valuable context to me that
The weather's been fucking weird.
we
Yeah.
really have never played them in a normal weather situation. And on Sunday, currently the forecast for Baltimore at 8:20 p.m. is like 64 degrees, 5-mile-per-hour winds, clear skies. So we finally have
It's supposed to rain.
Okay, well that's I don't know where you're coming up with that because
Bro,
You don't
check
think
your
Trippy
weather-
knows some weathermen?
Check the weather app, bro. It's supposed to rain.
You can
It's
know
supposed to-
an
all this
athletic
rain we
director,
getting
but
now is from the
Trippy can't know a
tropical storm.
weatherman.
it's supposed to rain early in the day, not
That was a good one,
not
Calvin.
not at
Thank you.
night.
All right, now you're a meteorologist. All right, meteorologist real for Zone
you don't
32
know
weather.
that Will is the original Twitter meteorologist, according to.
Do you
Dr.
know that we
Dr.
have
Retard
meteorologists who
Ron Pitt.
follow us because of that?
Yeah.
So we have a 20% chance of rain, which means absolutely nothing. It means nothing at all. So I'm
That
gonna
means
stick
it ain't going 20%. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Ain't gonna
exactly.
rain.
It ain't gonna rain.
We're gonna have a situation where the conditions are basically optimal. So what I'm gonna say is we're going way over on both sides. So we're gonna go 35 Ravens, 28 Bills.
Full on shootout. I'm with it. All right.
I
You
mean,
wanna
our
do gambling
defense
picks
hasn't
later?
shown it's going to stop anything, so it's
We're
not
gonna
bad.
probably have to do gambling picks later because I just checked FanDuel and nothing's
Yeah,
really
it's-
available.
Too early
Now
in the week.
Cool.
we'll post it Thursday.
Yep. Sounds like a plan. Well, anyway, that's going to do for this week's installment. We'll be back to discuss this, that, and the other after the black team and the white team play each other this weekend. But meanwhile, it's time for me to die. See ya.
Someday this week, Will's going to cut the live.